piece of film, I think, in the Art 21 series that shows her working with Paul Long in the studio at Dieu Donne. And you can also look that up and see it on YouTube right now. And she brought a lot of collage material, fabrics, and archival prints that she made, photographs that she took either in her studio or in her backyard, and really played around with the juxtaposition of the collage elements using a lot of color. And there are a couple more pieces if you want to take a walk after we talk into the conference room in there. I guess we can show them the William Kentridge too. Yep. And on the wall. So for this one, you can see she had a base sheet using 3 different colors, just scooping up the pulp out of the vats, much like you guys did. Jessica Stopper. And again, really playing around with color and what kind of pigments.
So that's linen again?
This looks like cotton, and this looks like linen. All different kinds of fibers too. And then this looks like cotton, and you can see it's kind of overlapping the photograph at the bottom. Ursula.
This is Ursula's work here. So the piece in the center, this kind of rectangle, is linen, which if we beat it long enough and don't pigment it, is translucent. And then you can see kind of the fluffiness of the cotton. So sometimes just using the fiber simply, no pigment, can have really beautiful ephemeral effects too. She's been working here for a number of years now since she did the lab grant residency. Some of you probably saw the piece on the wall there. She called the show Deckle Deckle. Deckle being the edge, that the frame makes. So she really kind of exploited the edge quality. So that's kind of that series there. You can kind of flip through that. This is a larger piece here. With some graphite rubbed in as well.
Oh wow, that's so pretty.
Do all of you know her work, her large sculptures?
She's the wood.
Yeah. So she really developed an entirely different body of work here and has been coming back since her residency or been to studio. Continue to work with Paul on this series.
You're too vegetable in our studio.
Oh,
wow.
Should we do the books?
Yeah,
next?
we'll quickly kind of show you the books. It's just interesting to see how the artists have collaborated together, a poet or a writer with an artist, and then we're making the paper. Most of these were published through Dieu Donne Press, using all of our handmade paper. I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, so this is a William Kentridge work, Sheets of Evidence. This is a pressure binding so that you can remove the sheets like this. Here. And when you open it, it just looks like an empty book. You have to reveal the images by holding them up to the light. You see the watermarks. That's the title page, nothing. Sorry. Next, there we go. So the only way you can truly do a watermark is in the wet process. So Amy showed you that mold with the wire sewn on it. So wherever the wire is sitting, the paper is thinner. It doesn't have a chance to settle there. So the paper is just thinner in that spot. And we've developed ways of using fibers to really be able to. So before I even go up to the light, you can kind of see that one. So these are wire drawings. So by the act of leafing through the book, the images and the story is revealed here.
So basically it's like a printing plate in a way.
In a sense, but it's not done after the sheet's formed. It's, the image is created with the sheet.
But I mean, do you always have that, what do you call
The mold?
The mold is you just use that mold for that, and you can remake as many papers.
You sew it on with a really fine thread, and then you can take it off. At a paper mill, they would have it soldered onto there so that it's imprinted.
But we also use, now they make a vinyl that has an adhesive on the back that you can stick directly to the mold.
Yep.
That works.
It's a little bit faster. This is